All right, good morning everybody. Happy Sunday. So today we have a lot of kind of upper body, so shoulders, some back, some biceps, some triceps, so really a lot of upper body, some core. We are adding in some power movements at the end, a lot of plyometric movements, and then we have a little fun Tabata to kind of wrap up the workout. So what you're going to need for today's workout, a mat or a towel to lay down on. You're going to need one heavy object that's about 15 to 25 pounds. So again, if you have a weight, grab the 15 to 25 pound weight. If not, grab a backpack, fill it with books. So that you know it's at that weight that you want. Then you're also going to need two lighter objects. I would say between 8 to 10 pounds. If you don't have that, that's okay. A mini band is also going to work just as well. So if you have a mini band, kind of lighter, medium resistance, like we would do in the studio for like the front raises, use that. If you got both lighter weights and the mini bands, even better. So you can use both. But if not, remember, it's your workout, just kind of make it the best you can. So what we're going to have is we actually have a lot of blocks today. We have about 6 blocks. We're going to start with the dynamic warm-up. It's about 5 minutes. Everything is timed. So we're going to be doing the cobra swing for 1 minute to really warm up the lower back and then as well as the shoulders. So the cobra swing, you're going to cobra, I can't talk today. Cobra swing, you're going to lay face down. Hands are going to go to that small of your back. You're going to squeezing those glutes, lift up, arms are going to come out, elongate, extend by those ears, come back to the small of the back, and then lower back down. We're going to be doing this for 1 minute. Option, you don't have to go up as high. You can also just lift up and down. Then we have the T-spine rotations. We're going to do 30 seconds on each side. So we're going to be doing it on those hands and knees. One, stick that right arm behind the head. Try to see if you can rotate all the way around, getting that elbow down. And then we're going to rotate through the spine up to the ceiling. Again, don't go as far. Just reduce that range of motion. Then we have that dynamic ankle mobilization. So take that right leg, you're going to cross it over that left shoulder, stacked over those wrists, and then you're going to send those glutes up into the air, elongating through those hamstrings, and then come on back down. Option for this is you can just kind of walk the dog. So we're going to be doing 30 seconds each side. Then we have 30 seconds of that isometric hold in that bird dog. So again, shoulders over those wrists. Right arm is going to extend out through the ear. Left arm is behind, left leg, sorry, is behind you. Again, we don't want to be tilted. Shoulders and hips square to the ground. Option, don't go up as high. If it's hard to hold, you can also do little taps. Then we have the bear plank with the shoulder tap. We're going to be doing this for a minute. Your shoulders will be on fire afterwards. So you're going to get on all fours, hands and knees. You're hovering those knees off the ground, and we're tapping the shoulders, trying not to rock side to side. Option, you can drop those knees down. So let me get the timer going, and this is Orange Theory's workout for Sunday. So we're going to start with the minute of the cobra swing, so laying face down. Let's get going, hands on the small of the back, squeezing those glutes. Arms come up by those ears, back down. It's slow and controlled again, not about speed. Try to keep that neck neutral. Good. So everybody had a great day yesterday. Hopefully they were able to get outside. I know it was not really that warm. It was only high 50s, 60s, but it felt, so nice compared to how it was. And then I got back inside and I looked at my weather forecast because I'm obsessed with the weather. And I said it was supposed to snow tonight, 1 to 3 inches. Oh, craziness. All right, guys, we got 20 seconds. Good. Really just warming up here. In 15 seconds, we're going to move to that T-spine rotation. And make sure you have that neutral up. If you're going to look up at that TV screen or your camera, or not your camera, your phone, that's fine. Otherwise, neck down. All right, let's come up onto all hands and fours. All hands and knees, sorry. Hand behind, right hand behind that head, rotate, and then opening that elbow up. 30 seconds on the right, then we're switching 30 seconds to the left. Good. I always forget to start my watch. All right, keep going. 10 seconds, and then we're switching sides. Good. Even when you're doing this, make sure that belly button is pulled into the spine, and switch down, and then rotate all the way up. Awesome. You guys can control your breathing. 15 seconds, and then we're moving into that dynamic ankle mobilization. 10 seconds. Good. So as you rotate up, look up at that elbow. All right, dynamic ankle mobilization. Cross that right leg over that left, and for 30 seconds, you're going to long leg, driving the glute up into the air, and then back down, so stretching up the calf. Good. Again, option, you can just stay here. If it's too much to go up and down. 10 seconds. Switching legs. So we got some cool plyometric gyms today. We really want to make sure those ankles are mobilized. And switch. So take that left leg, cross it on over that right. Drive those glutes up to the ceiling. You should feel a nice stretch all the way through those calves, the hamstrings. 15 seconds, and then we're moving into that isometric bird dog hold. All right, get on all fours. Right arm is going to elongate up, thumb is up to the ceiling, left leg behind you. And we're just going to hold this for 30 seconds. Drop that belly button to that spine. We really want to make sure we are protecting that back. Good balance right here. 15 more seconds. Whew. Can already feel my shoulders on fire, and we haven't even done the bear taps yet. 5 seconds. All right, switch it on up. Send that right leg back. The left leg is right up, elongated by that ear. Perfect. Again, if you feel yourself tilting, I want you to reset yourself. Hips should be square to the ground. Belly button up into that spine. Arms, see if you can get up as high up by that ear as you can. So really, again, engaging that upper shoulder. 10 seconds. All right, we got 1 minute bear taps. Probably the most challenging, I would say. So again, I'm gonna go on this side, hands and knees. Hover the knees off the floor. And we're tapping. You can see on my butt knot right up here, that you're just hovering. Option, you can drop down to those knees. Face forward again. But you're in that crouched position. Again, really important. Pull that belly button into the spine. Perfect. Again, if you're rocking side to side, I want you to reset yourself. Awesome. Come on, we're already at that halfway point. 30 seconds left. If you notice you're getting tired and fatigued and your arms are coming way out here, I want you to stack them right underneath those shoulders. Perfect. I think your shoulders and your upper body is really going to be on fire by the end of the day. Try to press those shoulders down out of the ears. I noticed mine were kind of creeping on up. Awesome. Come on, 10 seconds, guys. I know you want to come down. 5 seconds. Come on, a few more in. 3, 2, and stop. Awesome. All right, so we're going to be moving in to block number 1. So block number 1 is 8 minutes. The magic number in this block is 8 reps. So if you have a band, grab your band. If not, grab your 2 light objects. If you want both, you can grab both. So we're going to start with that 4-point glide 80. So mini band is going to go right up those wrists, just like we do at the studio. Hands are going to be directly under the shoulders, bringing it to that high plank position. Hips down, belly button into that spine. And we're just going a hand placement out, back in. Hand placement out, back in. We're going to do 8 each side. Great option, drop down to the knees. Then we have 8 reps of the uppercut. So if you have your objects, your light objects, you can grab them. But most important, we want the band to be pulled. So we're really engaging that upper back. Remember, it's just chin to forehead. Really small range of motion, keeping tension on that band the entire time. Option, no weight, and just do the band, or just keep that tension in the body. Then we have front raise. So if you have a weight, you can use the weight. Otherwise, fingertips towards the ceiling. Again, not here. Hand shoulder width apart, engaging that rear delt. We're coming up slow and down slow. Slow and steady. Option, you can bring that band up a little bit higher to that mid-band position. Then we have a compound movement. We have a hip hinge low row to bicep curl. So for this, I want you to make sure you guys are not using that momentum, and it's two separate movements. So if you have your weights, you can use the weights. Otherwise, if you just have the band, just have the band. So I'm going to show you with the band, and then when we get started, I'll grab the weight. So again, hand shoulder width apart, hinging at those hips. You're going to send that tailbone back. You're going to drive those elbows in, slow and controlled, back down to that set position. Palms are going to turn up to the ceiling. And you're going to do the bicep curl. Really today, you really want to focus on that mind-muscle connection. Perhaps you don't have to hinge back as far. You can also do that kickstand, sending one leg back for a wider base of support. So I'm going to set my timer. We got 8 minutes each. Sorry, 8, not 8 minutes of each exercise. 8 total. Reps are 8. So we're going to start with that 4-point glide. Let me have it set for the 8 minutes. We're moving my weights out of the way. Hopefully you guys got some good music in the background because it's really hard to work out without any music. All right, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. So hands should be shoulder width apart and you're moving a hand placement out. Back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Look at those hips. They shouldn't be wiggling. 6. Oh, 7. Sorry. And 8. Awesome. If you got weights, grab the weights. Band stays on. 8. Uppercut. So, tension on that band. Chin to forehead. Slow and controlled. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. 5, 6. Woo, shoulders are burning. 7, 8. All right, we're moving to the front raise. Weights are going down. Pull that band apart. 3, count up. And down. 1, 2. Good, I know you're getting tired. Do not let those hands come in. 3. They're staying shoulder width apart. 4. Really important. This is really helping build or strengthen that shoulder girdle, which is going to really help prevent any injuries. 5. Whew. 6. 7. Isn't really amazing what the bands can do. 8. Awesome. All right. If you got the weights, grab the weights. Otherwise, you can just use the band how I showed you in the demo. All right. Hands shoulder width apart. Sending that tailbone back. Row. And then bicep. 1. Slow and controlled. 2. Whew. 3. 4. Awesome. 5. Whose back is on fire? 6. Good, so if you can see me from the side, my tailbone is back. 7. 1 more. And 8. Awesome. Put those weights down. Woo. Shake those arms out for a second before we head into round 2. Remember, our goal is a minimum of 2 rounds. We're about 5 minutes left to go, so we should definitely get those 2 rounds in. But this is definitely more of that strength, so take that recovery if needed. As we're heading into round 2. So round 2, again, we're going to start with that 4-point plank glide. So put that band right around those wrists. Whew. All right, you guys ready? Come on, round 2, let's start with that left arm. 1, just a hand placement. The hand does not come all the way back together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so the uppercut, you can grab the weights. You guys can also do it without the weights. Keeping that tension, connecting with the muscles is gonna still be very effective. Got weight, small objects, grab them and come up. 1, so you can just see I'm going chin to forehead. 2, pull that belly button into that spine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. So now we're moving to the, front raise. Put those weights down. Thumbs up to the ceiling. So you can do front raise like that. Not going to be as effective. Whew. Shoulder width apart. Feel that burn. 1. Remember, don't count those reps. You want to make every rep count. 2. 3. Awesome. 4. 5. 6. 7. Come on, one more. 8. All right, so we're going to go to that low row to bicep curl. So if you don't have the weights, it's going to look like shoulder width apart. Send that tailbone back. Slow and control, driving the elbows back, down, and then bicep curl. 2 different movements, compound exercise. 2. 3. Ooh, my band's gotten stuck. 4. If you got the weights, you can always pick those weights up. 5. 6. 7. Last one, 8. Awesome. Put those down. Let me check the time, see how much, so we can set a goal. That took us about 3 minutes. All right, let's see if we can get about halfway through. All right, take about 10 seconds. Again, this is more strength. So strength kind of block is much different than an endurance block, a power block. It's shorter reps. We really are focusing on the tempo of the exercise, and you can take that recovery in between to really make sure you can get that best effect. All right, let's get started in about 5 seconds. Put that band back on to that lower wrist position, low band position. Shoulders over those wrists, get into that high plank. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, switch sides. 1. Come on, guys. We got less than a minute and 50 seconds to go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. All right, we are going to those uppercuts. 8 uppercuts. 1 small range of motion. Working that front delt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 more. 8. Awesome job. Whew, we got 8 front raises. Whew, again. Come on, guys. We got this. Pull this band apart and up. 1. Focusing on that tempo. Thumbs up to the ceiling. 2. Awesome. 3. 4. 5. They are burning. 6. Come on, 2 more. 7. And 8. Awesome. All right, we got that hip hinge to that bicep curl. Arms apart. Hinging on over. Remember, we don't want to be rounding down. Flatten that back out, so as we get fatigued. Sometimes we don't always flatten that back. Hip hinge. Bicep curl. 1. 2. I think it's just as hard without the weights. Just get that band on. 3. 4. Come on, when you guys want to stop, I want to think you, but while you're here, I know this is her burning. 6. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. 7. Whew. All right. I think we're done with the bands for today. Rest those shoulders. All right. Let me explain what we're going to do next. So next is an 8-minute block. Oh, actually, one thing I forgot to tell you is that you do need, you can use your couch, you can use a sturdy chair, you could go to your stairs as well, but we do have inclined plank jacks, so grab that. So I'm going to move my mat out of the way. You are going to need your heavy object in this one, so leave with a backpack or something that weighs about 15 to 20 pounds. We're going to start to 20 total, 10 on each side, sumo squat to oblique crunch. So sumo squat, your feet are wider than shoulder width, and your toes are pointing out, a little bit different than we did, I think, last week. We're going to have those hands by the chest. We are squatting down, and we're really crunching. Those obliques are right here. crunching side to side option. You don't have to get down as long. Then we have standing weighted oblique crunch. So this is where you're gonna want that heavier weight. We're gonna do 15 each side. So you're gonna drive that weight down the side of your body and then back up. Again, pulling that belly button into that spine option, lighter weight. Then we have the incline plank jack. We got 20 reps. We actually want to go slow and controlled here. So shoulders stacked over those wrists, jumping those feet out, back in, squeezing those glutes. Option, walk those feet in and out. And then plyometric movement, 10 of these. Awesome tuck jumps. So tuck jumps, use your arms, drive those knees up. 2, 3. Option, do the knees. You can also pause in between, but those arms are gonna help. So we got 8 minutes, almost a minimum of 2 rounds. Then we're gonna start with that sumo squat, oblique crunch, 20 total. Let's get started. Feet wider than shoulder width, toes pointed out. Squat on down and crunch. 1, go side to side. 2, belly button into that spine. 3, 4, really make that connection. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, halfway there. 11. So obliques, having strong obliques is really important. Helps protect that lower back. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, let's grab your heavy object. Grab the backpack, hold it at the top. Hold the weight in your right hand, left hand behind your head, and you're just crunching at your side. 1. Weight just gonna drive down that leg. 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure you're up nice and tall and you're not rounding forward. 7, 8. Really feel that crunch and that oblique. 9, 10, 11. Good. 12, 13, 14. One more. 15. Good. Switch sides. Right arm behind that head and down. 1, 2. So you're going to really crunch and feel that pull. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I want you guys to exhale as you come up. 8, 9. Good. Come on, 5 more. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. One more. 15. All right, put those weights down. Go to your stair, your couch, incline plank jacks. We got 20 of them. Shoulder stacked over those wrists. I want you to squeeze those glutes. Jump out and in. 1. We got 20. 2. Slower and controlled today. 3, 4, 5. Make sure you're not sinking because that's going to really hurt your back. 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull that belly button into that spine. 12, 13, 14. Come on, guys. 15. 5 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, we're getting ready for those power moves, plyometric jumps. We got 10 tuck jumps. Let's get ready. Use those arms. Get down to that crouch position. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, halfway there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Hope that got that heart rate up. All right. We're moving back. We got 20 oblique crunches, 10 each side. Again, widen those legs, turn those toes out. Weight is heavy in those heels. Hands by that chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make sure your hips are tucked under. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Good. 15. Come on, guys. 5 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. We are grabbing that heavy object. Hand behind that head and drive it down. 1, 2. I want you guys to focus. Mind-muscle connection. So important. 7. Really feel that and squeeze. I think I definitely lost count. What are we on? Maybe that was 7. I can't multitask and talk and count at the same time. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch sides. Awesome job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on, 5 more. 11, 12, 13. Awesome. 14. And put those weights down. 20 plank jacks. Make sure you set yourself up first. Shoulders stacked over those wrists. Squeezing those glutes out and in. Pretend you're getting punched in that stomach to embrace that core. 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. 8, 9. Come on, halfway there. When you want to stop, keep going. 11, 12. Squeeze those glutes the whole time. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. My favorite, tech jumps. Shake those legs out. Let's get ready. We got 10, and then I will give you guys a little bit of break afterwards. Squat on down, arms go back, explode up. 1, 2, how high can you get? 3, knees up to the belly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Let me check the time. We did our 2 rounds. 50 seconds left. Come on, feet wider than shoulder width, toes turned up, and go. 1, 2, 45 seconds. I know I said I'd give you guys a break, but we're so close to being done. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Awesome. 12, 25 seconds to go. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I say we just keep going. We got 13 seconds left. Can we get a little lower in that squat? Come on, guys. Drop on down. Give it your all. 3 seconds. 2. And rest. Good. Check those legs out. Awesome, guys. All right. So, coming up next, we have another 8-minute block with some more strength work, and then we're going to end with that 4-minute Tabata before that flexibility block. So, block 3, 8 minutes. We have hip hinge, single arm, low row with tempo to start with. So, you're going to grab that heavy object. So, if you have that backpack, you can hold it on the straps. Otherwise, feet shoulder width apart. Send that tailbone back, belly button into that spine. We're focusing on tempo, driving it up. 1, 2, 3 on the way down. Again, strength blocks, focusing on that tempo option. Send that leg back into that kickstand. Then we're moving to 12 standing overhead tricep extensions. So I would hold the small end of that backpack if you're holding it. Arms are up. Drop that dumbbell weight behind your head. Full extension up. We want to have that neutral spine, so we don't want to make sure we're arching. Option, don't go down as far. Otherwise, I want you guys going all the way back down to that neck and then back up. And then we have hammer curl with the tempo. So again, I would hold that top end of that backpack or the weight. We're going up and 1, 2, 3, down to a count of 1. So option for that, lighter weight. 8 minutes. So we have 8 hip hinge single arm low row, 12 reps of the bicep and the triceps. In 3, 2, 1, go. So shoulders, roll back. Send that tailbone back. Drive that elbow back. 1, 2, 3 on the way down. 1, 2, 3. Good. 2. Drive. 3. Make sure the shoulder's not dipping. 4. Good. Time under tension is a really great way to help train, especially if you don't really have heavy weights. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, switch sides. Send that tailbone back and drive up. 1, 2. Shoulders want to be square. 3. We want that flat back. 4. So go elbowing somebody behind you, slowing control on the way down. 5. Good. 6, 7. Keep that shoulder back. 8. Good. 2 more. 9. Oh no, just 8. Sorry. Whew. Not really paying attention today. All right, 12 overhead tricep extensions. Remember, grab either like the small end right here of that backpack. Otherwise, arms up, tailbone in that neutral spine, all the way down, all the way up. 1, 2. Make sure those elbows are tucked in. 3, 4. Good, side view. 5, 6. So exhale as you bring that weight up. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Time for those 12 hammer curls. Grab that weight up and slow and control on the way down. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going for that full extension. 8. Elbows glued to the side, no momentum. 10. 2 more. 11 and 12. Good. All right, round 1 done. Remember, our goal is a minimum of 2 rounds. Grabbing that weight. We're in that hip hinge, single arm low row. 8 each side, feet shoulder width apart. Shoulders, reset them down and back. Sending that tailbone back. Drive that elbow up. Slow and control on the way down. 1. Pull that belly button into that spine. 2. We don't want any hunchbacks. 3, 4, 5. Awesome. 6, 7. 1 more. Slow, 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 slow. 8. Perfect. Switch sides. Shoulders down and back. Sending that tailbone back. Not rounded. Up. Slow and control. 1. Good. 2. We're not using that momentum. That chest is not coming up. If it is, that weight's probably too heavy. 4, 5. Slow. 6, 7, 8, 9, and why do I feel like I always do 9 on that side. I'm gonna have lopsided arms. All right, tricep extension. Arms up over the head, elbows gonna be tucked in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. 8, come on, 4 more. 9, all the way down, don't cheat yourself. 10, all the way to the back of the neck, unless you have shoulder impingement. 11, 12, all right. Hammer curls, bring that weight in front of you. Come on, 1, slow and control on the way down. 2, 3, 4, good, make sure to breathe. 5, 6, awesome. 7, 8, 9, come on, 2 more, then I'll check that time. Let you know where you are. 11, and go down slow. 1, 2, 3, good, shake those arms out. We are at, oh, we still got 2 minutes left. All right, pick up that weight again, shoulders roll down and back, belly button to that spine, send it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I promise to start 8 on this side. All right, send that elbow back and drive that elbow back. 1, slow and controlled on the way down. 2 minutes to go. 2, elbows close to that body, scraping that rib on the way back. 3, 4, halfway there. 5, awesome, come on. 6, 2 more. 7, 8, awesome, come on guys, no break, let's work right to that timer. 12 overhead tricep extensions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, awesome. 8, come on, 4 more, I know those arms are burning. 9, 10, elbows tucked in. 11, 12, come on, right to those hammer curls, arms down, slow. 1, 2, 3, 2, come on, this is the last part of the strength workout for today. Then we're ending with a little bit of cardio. 4, 5, 6, halfway there. 7, 8, 9, awesome. Come on. 10, 2 more. 11, and 12. All right, let's see if we have enough for 8 and 8. We don't. So, you know what? Grab it in that middle, hinge those hips down, and row up. We only got 10 seconds to go. Driving those elbows back, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Come on, guys. And stop. Great work. All right, you can put that weight down. We don't actually need any more weights for the day. So, last block, 4 minutes. We have 8 rounds. It's the Tabata. So Tabata, high intensity interval training. You're gonna work as fast as you can for 20 seconds, 10 seconds to recover. We got 8 rounds. We're doing the same exercises. So we are doing high knees for those 20 seconds. I really want you to get those legs up, driving those elbows back. Great option is do that march. So let me get my Tabata timer going. Last 4 minutes before that flexibility block. We want to finish with a bang. All right, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, get those knees up. It is as fast as you can go, driving those elbows back. Think of this as an all out. We got about like 8 all outs today. 10 seconds before we get that break. 5, 2, and stop. Whew. Ready? Round 2. Sorry, my volume wasn't up. And go. We want to look for that same intensity every round. Halfway there. Come on, no slacking. Get those knees up. You guys can do it. 5, 3, 2, and rest. Whew. My heart rate is up. Only 10 seconds rest. Not a lot of time for that heart rate to recover. Round 3. And go. Come on. Might only be 4 minutes really in that heart rate up, but it is effective. 10 seconds. So the thing is, if you've got kids, it's like chasing your kids around. And let that heart rate recover, then go back to chase them again, and go. Get those things up. Come on, almost at that halfway point. This is round number 4. 5, 4. So, that's just at that halfway point. I need you guys right now. Tap into that why. Why are you working out today? Let's use that to keep us going to that end. Make sure you're breathing. Option, remember, you can always just do those high knees. Use those arms, drop them back. 3 to go. Whew. Stop.
Rest.
There you go. We got 3 more rounds. Come on. Fast feet. Get those knees up. Just think you are getting stronger. You are getting better today. You're trying to be that best version of you that you can be. 10 seconds. And stop. 2 more to go, guys. That's it. And then we're done, and we're going on to that flexibility block. Let's get going. And then knees up. Come on. It's like your last final 2 watts of the day. In that studio, you do not give up. You do not slow down. We're in this together. 10 seconds to rest. Another beep. And stop. All right. Take that recovery. 1 more one. I want this your best one. It is your last all out. Let's bring it up. Go. Come on. Last 20 seconds. All right. We're heading into that last 10 seconds. Turn that notch up. In 3, 2. Turn it up. Fast, 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 fast. 5, 4, 3. I got a little fast. And stop. Awesome work. Catch that breath.
Stopping session.
Whew. Let that heart rate come down. Great job. All right, we're going to move into that flexibility block. So I think most of us want to start standing. So let's get ready. Let's take that deep breath in. Let that heart rate come down. And exhale. You might have gotten to that orange set. And deep breath in. And exhale. All right, we're gonna go do that standing overhead side reach. Take that left arm, grab it with that right, pull it on over. So I know today wasn't a lot of cardio. Maybe your heart rate didn't get up. Maybe you didn't get too many orange or splat points. That's okay. Strength training is so important. Switch sides. So today was definitely more of a strength focused day with some cardio splattered in or sprinkled in. Again, strength training. It increases your resting metabolic rate. So really important, even though you might not be breaking a sweat or sweating as much as if you're doing cardio, it's just as effective, if not more effective. All right, let's go to that cross body stretch. Take that right arm, bring it across. Awesome. And switch sides. All right, we're gonna go to that standing chest stretch. Take those arms, open them up again if you need a little bit of a deeper stretch. Interlace those hands behind you and then pull them up. Perfect. A lot of upper body. So join Kelsey, she'll be here Monday morning. All right, standing quad stretch. Get on that left leg. If you need to hold on to something, grab something. Otherwise, grab that right shoelace. Tuck that tailbone under. Think about stretching. You want to stretch out and elongate that hip flexor and that quad. Perfect. And put that leg down. Shut my watch off and switch sides. Tuck that tailbone under. So again, if you weren't here for yesterday's class, I apologize. I am not doing it with music. Last Wednesday, when I tried to upload, I had music going on in the background, and there was a copyright issue when it went to upload. I even had trouble uploading it onto Facebook as well. So I decided from here on out, I'm not real tech savvy, don't really know the copyright laws in regards to music, so I'm just going to do it without the music. I know I've heard from people that it's my music in the background. You usually can't hear anyway, so you guys can put on your music, whatever you like. I know everybody has a different taste, and you can just hear my voice. All right, we're going to come down to that kneeling reverse forearm stretch. So kneel down, take those fingertips, turn them towards you, and we're going to kind of shift back. Stretching with those forearms, we held on to a lot of weight. Great. And going into the child's pose, bring those arms out in front of you, sit those hips back, and get that nice stretch to that upper body. Awesome. All right, come on onto all fours. Tuck those toes under, walk those hands in nice and slowly. And we're going to roll up like a rag doll, one vertebrae at a time. Take one more big deep breath in. And exhale. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and I'll catch you again on Wednesday. Take care.